see when celebrities were taken on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and everything, it was a very direct promotional channel for them to push whatever they were working on. It wasn't so much about the conversation, but more about what they were selling. But obviously you guys believe in new media, you're using new media as a way of bringing people to know who you are as individuals, but also introduce them to your work, give them sort of like a human side to yourself. So can you talk a little bit about, let's start with you, Matt, and then you, JD, about how you're using new media to introduce people to what you're doing, what you're working on?
I think for me, I mean, I'm not known in America, but I've sold records for 20 years, and I've had like fans run my sites over the years, and I've actually gained relationships with these people that really genuinely work hard for me. And then recently, very recently, the Twitter thing actually allowed me to, on my iPhone, of all things, just sit there. And I agree with you. I think that, you know, I don't think it all needs to be serious. I have causes that I support, you know, heavy causes that I'm passionate about. I also think just that instant ability to connect with somebody that has followed you for years and years and years, and you do get a sense like you're ripping them off in a way if somebody's mediating your site. Even though it might be like, you know, I'm on a plane right now, I'm going to so-and-so, I'm feeling crap, you know. It's like, you know, where are you guys? You know, I'm finding myself, I'm asking my fans questions, and I've been on Twitter about 2 months, and it's something quite liberating for me as well. I'm getting to find out where they are, what they're doing. Ray, who runs my UK site, Jason, that runs my Australian site, they're my friends, you know, and now they put my Twitters up on the site, and it's so instantaneous, but I actually kind of look forward to hearing what they're talking about as well. So there's a connection between an artist and me, and you can obviously let them know that you've got a record coming out and all that stuff. But really, truly, for me, it's the first time in 20 years that I actually feel a direct connection with my fans and people that want to follow me. Really, I think it's a good thing.
Jenny, what are you thinking about, like, Twitter? And you know, you're making a lot of videos, you're showing people you from the studio. Are you finding that you're making human connections and it's actually helping make people more aware of what you're working on too? So it's actually has a work benefit as well?
I mean, yeah, for me, as the owner of the record company, and having joint ventures with corporate companies, they always told me when I was younger that we would do like these little social groups that they would send out records to, and the records would come back graded at an A or B or C, something like that. And I was always like, I was like 16 years old, and I'm like, who the hell are they? Who's these people that you're talking to? You know what I mean? Like, what is this group of people? And I never really believed that. I never believed it was actually a thing that they was doing. If they were, it was always wrong for my success anyway. But I never thought it was real. And when Twitter and YouTube and all this stuff started coming out, even MySpace, it cut the middleman completely out. That person that was telling me all this stuff when I was younger, I got rid of him. So what happens now is, if I go into a board meeting at my office and somebody tries to tell me a story about my records or whatever it is, and they're not up on this game as much as I am, they get fired immediately. It's not even like a question or a thought. Because like you said, I'm indirect with everybody. If it's 100 kids in New York City that love Bow Wow, I automatically know it's 100 kids in New York that love Bow Wow. So nobody can walk in my office and say, oh, Bow Wow's not hitting right now, he needs such and such and such. And I'm saying, who are you talking to? You know what I mean? Like, what people are you talking to? What it is about going back to your core and selling directly to the fan that actually likes you. And, you know, even with the Twitter, with that number, I know you were talking about that. I don't care about 1 million followers because I can't talk to 1 million people a day. You know what I mean? So first, you know what I mean? That number is just for, it was just for the press, basically, to me. If you're gonna use this, you gotta use it. You know what I mean? My name on Twitter is not Jermaine Dupri. It's capital LTL, lowercase LIN. And what it is called the Living the Life line. And I created this thing called the Lifers of people that follow me. because I live this life every day, basically, right? So if you want to live the life with me and come to things like this vicariously through me, then you go on my Twitter, you add LTL to your name, and you become a lifer. And what happens is I talk to those people. 1 million people is like, you ain't talking to them. You just read tweets and you putting up your Twitters. I don't put up stuff like, hey, I'm sitting in the bathroom, what are you doing? I don't do that. That's not what's about for me. So, I mean, I actually use this for what I think it's supposed to be used for, and that's basically to engage conversation with your fans